all my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tasties. This is Val with Tasty, Tasty, Tasty Sensations. And I have my sardines that came out. This is a full can of sardines out of one can. And it's the Louisiana hot sauce that's on these sardines. I have some little bit of crackers. They're sort of like wheat crackers with the sweet kind, you know, got a hint of honey or sugar or something in them. Very little. A touch of salt. Touch. I have coffee, not tea. I love tea, but happen to have coffee. Now, surprising, which I was surprised about, gotta do my nails, that I did this video saying that Nikocado Avocado said eat a can of sardines a day, and it's for your omega-3s and all of that good stuff. The surprising thing to me was that instead of people listening to good advice, some people, not all, could only think about how big he is now. As if a fat person, or a person that, which he's not really fat, not to me. He's gotten bigger since he stopped, since he's not a vegetarian anymore, or a vegan. He's gotten bigger. But by no means is he a really fat person. He's an average person for the United States. United States people are considered obese anyway. So to me, he's a normal size. Well, anyway, because he's gained so much weight, because he's starting to change his diet, and we only see what he eats on camera, so we can't. And plus, we have seen him with wonderful vegetables and wonderful fruits. And I know he eats those off camera. Not know, but he says he does. Now, because he said there's no bones in his sardines, and I'm surprised. I'd say the can to catch the bones, but there are no bones. Eat a can a day, and because it was him, people had a problem with that. Said, I won't take advice from him. Look at him. He's so fat. Do you see how big he done got? All that is true about the bigness that he has gotten bigger. Now, my thing about that is my weight go up and down. That don't take away from knowledge. Just because you know something and you're not practicing, it still doesn't take away from knowledge. And the people that commented, to me, it showed their lack of knowledge. Because I already knew that taking fish oil was a beneficial thing. So when Nikocado said it, it was just a reminder. Because when I go to buy fish oil pills, or they come in a gel form, they're little round pills about this big, and about, fat as your finger, and there's oil inside of it. It's a gelatin. It's an oil. And you take those once a day to get your omega-3s and your other 13 other benefits that comes with that. I already knew that when he said it. And I thought, instead of buying that expensive bottle of stuff, and I can enjoy some sardines, I get my fish oil from the sardines. You can also get it those nutrients from cholesterol. Not cholesterol, excuse me, cod liver oil. I mean, when your castor oil, not cod liver oil. Excuse me, I'm trying to think. You know how your parents used to put that castor oil on a spoon? Some of these young people don't know nothing about that. A tablespoon of castor oil and some sugar. Your grandparents used to do that once a year, and you have to take it. No matter how much sugar is in that spoon, it still made me gag. Like I want to throw up because I wasn't used to swallowing oil. They would give it to us once a year, and we never got sick. As children, I never got sick. One castor oil a year, just like when they did the spring cleaning, they cleaned us out too. Castor oil and fish oil, those are the same benefits that you get. If you so happen don't believe your girl about castor oil or the benefits of castor oil or the benefits of fish oil, all you got to do is Google it. Google it. That also reminds me when he was talking about Ermeline and how people tried to fat shame her. And when I read those comments, I thought the same thing. That's what they're trying to do to him. Saying he's so fat, he's so this, he's so this, he's so disgusting. Why you believe him? I just want to cut the video off when you said that you agree with something he said. So because a person has gained weight, every word that comes out of their mouth is of no use. They say, no, Vay, I ain't saying that. Well, see, when you write stuff down and a person can't see your expression or hear your words, that's what was given to me. That because he has gained weight, what he's talking about is of no value. And it also shows me that you have a lack of knowledge when it comes to fish oil. And you spoke on something that you didn't know what you were talking about. Which I didn't want to put that under comment and say that to you. I'm addressing it now. So I am addressing Nicocado's avocados weight that was brought to me, to my channel. Say, Vay, I know it's a gravy bowl. I do not have a tea kettle, which was one of the things that I was going to get. But pouring it out of this other container it makes a mess. I could easily pour it from that. And this is my snack thing. Snack tray. It's the Royal Prince Albert collection. And I got this just because I like to snack. And so I got it as a snack tray just for two people. Like when I plan tea sets with my girlfriends. Like your girl like the diva space, right? Tea sets. Big girl tea set. But anyway. And I figured if I could put my sardines on a cute little platter, a personal, it's not that big. That if it looks nice, make it a delicacy, maybe y'all can handle it a little better. No, I just like eating off China. I don't do it quite a bit on camera, but sometimes I do. But not a lot. It keep rocking and make that noise, so I'm trying to stop that. And I like sardine. This is really good. This hot sauce is kicking. And there are no bones in this. I had to fish the bones out of the one I had yesterday. It was just 2 of them in there. And they were big enough to fish out. Makes me wonder, is the mustard the same? I know a person told me that they had never tried this brand, which I got from the Dollar Tree. But if you go try to buy that vitamin, you get all your omega-3s from the health food store, or you try to buy a bottle of fish oil just to drink. First of all, before you do all that, Google fish oil or the benefits of fish oil or oily fish, because I'm eating sardines. The benefits of oily fish. Just because he's big, he has no knowledge. That's what I got from y'all. So all of his knowledge about the violin and orchestras and beautiful music, when he was thin, he had a beautiful soul. When he got big, all of his knowledge about the violin is gone. He's not worthy to be listened to now. That's kind of what you're saying. So if you knew me when I was skinny, my head was so big I looked like a crackhead. My head was not really big, okay? And then I had this was suck in like that. I was on the borderline of anorexic. I can only eat a half of a sandwich, not a quarter. You take a sandwich, you cut it in half, and then take that sandwich and cut that half in half. I would only eat that little piece and be full. I would go out to restaurants, have a plate full of food, and don't eat it. Be taken out to dinner. But I would pick at it. I would be eating, I'd be talking, I'd be laughing, I'd be joking, I'd be like the life of the party, having a good time, and then I'd be doing like, yeah, and I said, oh, child, the time just done passed by. It's been a whole hour. I just been doing all this talking, ain't hardly ate nothing. But child, we got to get up out of here. It's almost been 2 hours. I ain't ate nothing. Just been doing this. A couple of beans on my fork, some lettuce, very little. Some salad, tasting the sauce on the spoon. Then get a little bit of this. Excuse me. Talking too fast. Get a little of this, a little of that. And the because it'd be a full course meal. It'd be the soup, the salad, the main course, and the dessert. So all of that be in front of me. And you eat your soup and salad first. And then, and then you go to your main course, and then you get your dessert. So I'm eating a little of all of this as it go. And I'm full after I got the first course, which was the salad. Okay, I've eaten that. Most of it, probably because they're small. They're small to begin with. And so I'm full off of that. We could have stopped then. But somebody want to take me out. Feed your girl. Because she was skinny, so I'll get out. And people don't tell you that. They take you out to feed you. Because they think you skinny. and you're malnourished, but they're not going to say that to your face. They just going to take you out to eat. And then they watching what you eat too, but they're not saying anything. What they'll go do is say behind your back is, man, she ain't hardly ate nothing. She ain't hardly ate nothing. Like they talking about this girl, I forgot her name, that's on the internet right now, that's really skinny. Look like she's anorexic to me. And being on camera makes a person eat more. So a person that has a problem eating, when they sit in front of the camera and talk to you and look at themselves and then they eat, and they feel like I need to eat some more because I ain't eat enough for this video. That was the hot sauce too that hit me in the back of the throat with that little piece of meat. But the Lord gonna bless me with enough coins to get my Royal Prince Albert tea set. But coffee or tea. I got enough of these for my coffee and salsa set. But sometime when you get the tea kettle, they give you some more of these. But I just recently got the gravy bowl because I had everything for Thanksgiving dinner. And then I saw myself put the gravy, well, I cooked the gravy in a little saucepan. And I ended up putting the little saucepan on the table. It took away from my tea set. So I ordered a gravy bowl for the next year. But when I drink coffee or tea, it's just me. And if I invite a girlfriend over, which I don't have any girlfriends, we can play with tea sets with some cucumber sandwiches and some chamomile or peppermint tea. See, the thing is, when you're young and your parents give you tea sets to play with, who says you outgrow it? Why do you think ladies have china in their china cabinet? But the thing about those ladies, which I never, this is a thicker wig thing, which I never agree with, is they don't take their china out until special occasions, or they don't take it out at all. It's just sitting in the cabinet just for decoration. Or they never let their family eat off of it. It's just for strangers. You say, Val, what you mean by strangers? When they have company, they take it out and let the company eat on it. And their children have never ate off of it. To me, that's wrong, because the most important people in your life is the people that live in your house. But you bring in a stranger, which is good enough to eat on that expensive china that you done bought, and it ain't even good enough, and your family ain't good enough to eat off of it without you having company. See, I don't agree with that. To me, my china is a everyday china for the folks in the house. Strangers have only eaten on my china, which really not strangers. People that happen to stop by when we having Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner, and we say stay for something to eat, and then there's an extra plate put down for them. Or cause all my food is already in the serving containers for the china, so it's already laid out on the table. They may get a chance to eat off of it then. Most of the hot sauce that was on there, I drank it out of the container before I turned the video on. I'm gonna get off this thing because I just wanted to address people judging a book by its cover because of the way he looked. I don't agree with all of his emotions, but I understand them. I remember when when I was really thin, it didn't take 2 seconds for somebody to say something to me and I'd chop them down. I was very emotional. I don't know if that's got something to do with being skinny or malnourished, but I would say hell on wheels. I was a mess. You couldn't talk. You couldn't get 2 words edgewise when it come to me. Talking to me? Do you see that look? I know you ain't. Child. Y'all better feed them. You better get that girl something to eat. And this is Val, but this is how you do it. Which this is not my coffee with me, which I do on my other channel. I used to do a coffee with me. And I would talk to my beautiful, beautiful subscribers on Valerie Granville TV. And they learn a lot from me. They have seen me cry. They have seen me get emotional. They have seen me get so full over there. If you want, I don't know if you'll see it in no videos. You probably have to start my videos from the beginning. You know how you go on a person's channel and then you click on their videos. On the left hand side there is some little lines. You click on there, it says the newest videos and the oldest videos. You click on the oldest videos and you'll see when I first started. The same thing here. You'll see when I first started. You'll see when my hair went about this long. When I did the big chop, because I was depressed, I was pitiful. And I cut all my hair off. If I had wigs, I burned them like a big old fire. That's when I started making videos. I had problems then. So when y'all talk about people weight up and down, eating disorders and things like that, and why people make these videos, sometimes the camera is therapy. And this I know about. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do nothing we say on these videos. But because I choose to do it, don't indict me for eating sardines because I say it's healthy. And don't indict Nikocado Avocado for saying it just because he's fat. Or he ain't fat, obese, just because he gained weight. And he looked like most people from the United States that's a little healthy. What I mean by a little healthy, I mean a little thick. I'm thick. By the doctor's standards. But by the black girl standards, I'm fine. Thank you. And talk to all you beautiful people on the next video. Bye-bye now. Hey, don't you forget to hit that subscribe button. And my subscribers, my beautiful tasties, show them how much you like me. Hit that like button. Bye-bye now.